This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Oro Bay Police Station in need of upgrade. PM highlights benefits of Paga Hill development. And PNG orchids ready for PM's 13.
A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for joining us. The Oro Bay LLG Police Station in Northern Province is in dire need for maintenance, with its deteriorating condition directly affecting law enforcement operations in the area. Reserve Senior Constable George Supo expressed concerns over the current state of the station during a recent visit by Senior Magistrate Albert Daniels.
Reserve Senior Constable George Supo highlighted several critical issues, including damaged cell blocks, no fencing, no proper staff houses, and the lack of basic amenities such as running water and sanitation.
Otherwise, because no proper toilet or facilities by accommodating home. People come out there, one person not to just go, come again. Something made out of pot. Sometimes all suspects was about. But a criminal or only make it people heavy, it's like transporting more contact.
Magistrate Daniels acknowledged these concerns and urged Supo to raise this issue with local authorities and business houses for assistance. Daniels said a police station must be a secure and functional place for the community to report issues. The current state is concerning and immediate action is required to safeguard the welfare of police personnel and maintain public safety.
Because definitely you need a fence so that everybody in here can be safe to a reasonable extent so that you can feel free to do your work. You need renovations to your police station. We got plenty of stakeholders, even companies. They're willing to come in and help you renovate.
This situation has not only compromised the work environment for the officers, but also impacts potential risk of offenders in Oro Bay LLG not complying with police instructions and the negative impact on maintaining law and order in the community. Louis Maingu, National EMTV News.
Commissioner of Police for Border Divisional Command, Pero Drano, wants police officers to practice basic policing. He said this during his quarterly visit at the East Sepik Provincial Police Headquarters earlier this week.
ICP Pero Drano made his first quarterly visit to East Sepik Province recently since his appointment as Border Divisional Commander in August 2024. He told officers on parade that basic policing is not a new idea or rule invented, but a system of the constabulary that has always been in place but has been neglected over time. He said they have created their own rules while ignoring the basic policing foundation. The foundation of basic policing starts with simple things like looking presentable in uniforms, being punctual, closing all reported cases each day, and having good work ethics. He reminded the younger officers that the police force is a disciplinary organization and that there is no place for ill-disciplined officers and those that deviate from the police culture and its system. He challenged the young officers to meet the dressing standard of senior officers after inspecting the parade. Louis Maingu, National EMTV News.
The Jiwaka Provincial Education Advisor is impressed with the successful completion of the Grade 10 national examinations this week.
Despite the speculation of examination answer sheet sold out on the street, the Grade 10 students from Jiwaka Province have successfully completed their final examinations this week. Jiwaka Provincial Education Advisor Andrew Cook was impressed with the outcome of it.
On the streets, about the examinations papers were sold on the streets and students having access to this. When visiting all our schools in Jiwaka province, my officers went down to Jimmy Cole, slept, went to high schools at Jimmy, the secondary schools. We all visited and we were busy trying to monitor the security issue. And I am very, very delighted and I'm very happy that our exams were distortion-free, meaning that our students were not able to access answer sheets and all that. So with that, I think they've fairly done their exams well, and we're looking forward to the results of this exam.
Mr. Cook said security has been tightening up in all high schools and secondary schools to ensure examination flows smoothly. The Provincial Education Board will not tolerate any illegal practices in the schools, as the province are proud to set the standards in the province. He also thanked other stakeholders who have been consistently supporting Education Division in Jiwaka province, including provincial government.
My sincere thank you to Rotary Club of Australia, and secondly to our schools. These materials, we would not buy it with the funding that we get from the government. So I think they are very, very important. It is coming in the form of furniture, desks, and then library books. So it will be distributed to schools that will receive this. And
Mr. Cook advised the schools to look after the materials and encourage the students to read more books.
We should encourage our kids to read more books, and then they will be familiar with the world, and with what they will be reading. It will be so helpful in their lifetime when they go to school and they pursue on.
Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape has explained that the development of Paga Hill estate in Port Moresby will create not only employment for Papua New Guineans, but also attract foreign tourists and investments. This was said yesterday during the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of the satellite casino.
Prime Minister Marape confirmed that the Paga Hill development is no different to Vision City.
Really moving PNG to the place where it can.
The development of the Paga Hill Estate Special Economic Zone began in year 2015.
And now,
Prime Minister said it is a project of national significance that comes with a lot of benefits.
the Vision City was a barren grassland before, and today is a hub of economic activities. Spin-offs being fed to SMEs like taxi drivers, to SMEs like barber shops, to SMEs like retail shops in the heart of Port Moresby. And I am sure, certainly, this place can go 10 steps higher than Vision City, really moving PNG to the place where it can proudly say it has been modernized in the Federal Nations. I offer nothing but commiserations and congratulations. I look forward to every step of the way, and if there are any statutory requirements, our second hub in modern Port Moresby or NCD would be Wagani Precinct. That will become the seat of government. So two of these will take off at the very earliest. The downtown here becomes a hub of commerce and a business, and Wagani becomes the seat of government. They'll be modernized at the very earliest. I'm looking forward to these developments here.
He also clarified that the satellite casino, set to be completed in 6 months' time, is not for all Papua New Guineans, but only for those with disposal income of more than 200,000 kina. He said this development aims to attract foreign tourists. Prime Minister called for responsible authorities to take ownership and do what needs to be done for developments to take place in the country that will benefit the people.
That this will be fulfilled. I request and I activate all instruments of government. Don't wait 1 year to say yes to what needs to be said. This is the biggest issue holding back our country. Don't wait and ask, what is it for me to hold back important step. The Vision City could incubate over 1,000 employment right now and spinning of businesses This place can incubate continued employment and incubate spin-off businesses for us.
The advisory board chairman for Paga Hill Estate, SEZ, gave an update of the Paga Hill development.
First residential building on the edge of Paga Hill is now at 21 stories, and there are another 2 that are starting soon next to it. Roadworks are now, the cutting is pretty much done, and we'll be now moving to put in all the roadworks. The SEZ Authority will soon be moving into their new headquarters on site that will expedite a lot of the approvals and mean that we can move forward as fast as we possibly can.
He also said the multi-million Kina project includes hotels and residences.
The plans for the 250-room Radisson Hotel on top of the hill are finalised, and construction hopefully will start early next year or by halfway through the year, depending on the speed of the final approvals. The first of the 500 residences that will be around the mountain will be part of that approval process. They all have panoramic views of the ocean. It's soon to be announced that we'll be opening a cultural centre here. The war museums will be reinstalled in parts of the bunkers that are around the hill, and that will be a significant museum. And of course the casino.
Estagane, National EMTV News.
Nabak Highway is currently undergoing extensive road rehabilitation. Member for Nawai Theo Pelgan revealed that road work has already commenced at Marombu Bridge in Ward 13 areas up to Kalangan in Ward 7 areas in Nabak local level government.
The highway is an economic corridor for the people of Nabak LLG. Member for Nawab said the recent disaster has affected areas in the wards. This has prompted the Nawab DDA to intervene and upgrade the road to allow accessibility of services to the people of Nabak. He assured the people that disaster reports have been compiled and presented by District Chief Executive Officer Bads Botikie to Morobe Provincial Disaster Office for support. Road work will progress this month of October with land scrubbing, line drainages and soft spot patching. Major gravelling on the road portions are expected to sustain the road onwards. Estagane, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion Kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Chance to building something new, to see a different point of view.
halivim wari belong you.
For generations, our families have enjoyed the fresh taste of Besta from our very own waters. Healthy, tasty, and made by our people for our people. Besta continues to be the pride of PNG because we make sure that all the goodness from our oceans remains in our hands. Besta, PNG's premier household brand.
Hi, my name is Jiwaka, and welcome to this exciting journey into the world of cocoa farming. In this series of Skills TV, we're going to embark on an adventure exploring the world of cocoa production. Join us as we unlock the potential of cocoa farming for a more brighter and sustainable Papua New Guinea.
Coming soon, right here on your #1 to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. As the world celebrates International Girls' Day, Save the Children, UNICEF and the government of Papua New Guinea are proud to announce the launch of OKPNG, a groundbreaking period tracking mobile app for girls.
The global app has been tailored to PNG through a partnership between UNICEF PNG, Save the Children, and the government of PNG with the support from the Australian government. Manager for Population and Family Health Services, Dr. Edward Waramin, said sexual and reproductive health is often considered taboo in PNG. He said the National Department of Health is addressing this vital issue through its adolescent-focused programs, and they are excited to see how OK will empower a generation of girls to dream big and take charge of their health and well-being. The OK PNG app also offers a gamified platform designed for girls aged 10 to 19 to learn about menstrual health and hygiene, puberty, personal safety, mental health, referral pathways, and other topics important to girls in PNG. It is noted that menstrual health and hygiene education and information is to be made available anytime, whenever needed. In an effort to reach most girls, the app functions both online and offline and is designed to work on lower-end smartphones and is entirely free. The first iteration of OKPNG is now live on the Google Play Store and App Store as part of a soft launch for in-country testing and feedback with promotional activities planned in Port Moresby. Claire Mauta, National EMTV News.
Pacific International Hospital did free eye screening for students at Southbridge International School this week in commemoration of the World Sight Day.
The staff of Pacific International Hospital visited Southbridge International School on Wednesday this week to do eye screening for the students. More than 200 children participated in the eye screening activity.
Thank you,
The school principal, Mr. Noel Bolvar, thanked PIH for partnering with them in celebrating the World Sight Day with the theme Children Love Your Eyes.
Having the eye screening activity in the school will help us identify the students who have eyesight problems. And with the eye screening, we'll be able to identify the problems, and then later on, probably we can find solutions on how we can address the eye problem so that their learning in the school will not be hampered due to the eye problem. So with that, I would like to thank again PIH for this activity and for the partnership.
Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
Singao Primary School, located in Ward 11 of Labuta local level government, now has a new solar-powered double classroom. This was funded by the Nawai District Development Authority under the leadership of the member, Theo Pelgan.
The new solar-powered double classroom will serve as a template for all constructions of new education facilities. Chief Executive Officer of Nawab District, Bads Botikia, said new infrastructures for schools in the district will increase the academic performance of students and the education standard of Nawab District education in the province. He noted that the Nawab DDA has also provided funds for a new double early childhood design classroom. Singau Primary School currently caters for students from Tikeleng, Talek, Singau Plantation, Apo Aluki and Wagang villages in the district. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
The second Pilkambi Traditional Salt Festival in Laigap District in Enga Province is set to commence towards the end of this year.
Chairman Tony Sulupin said it will be a much bigger show that will be held from December 5th to 6th. The festival will demonstrate and explain how the salt was made along with the trade routes that began from the coast and ended in the western end of Enga. The traditional salt as a natural treasure for the villages in the Laigap and nearby Wabek districts. The ancestors are well known for producing salt and used for trading and hikers in the past, until modernization has brought Western goods. Thus, traditional salt was gradually replaced by modern processed salts. Apart from traditional salt, where drums, crude oil, feathers, and stone eggs were used to trade in the past. The Pilikambi LLG is one of the three constituents of the newly Laigap district in Enga Province. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Goodpilla mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Goodpilla data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
For generations, our families have enjoyed the fresh taste of Besta from our very own waters. Healthy, tasty, and made by our people for our people. Besta continues to be the pride of PNG because we make sure that all the goodness from our oceans remains in our hands. Besta, PNG's premier household brand.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
The question is, why haven't wages, why hasn't household income not risen in line with the cost of living?
We try to make sure that the prices that business houses charges are not over and above.
It's equipment, you can put it on a ship, on a building.
We all know that right across the country, there's extensive blackouts.
Drastic environmental damage that will start to occur even before the development commences.
presenting in-depth commentaries, interviews and discussions of the major current affairs issues, both domestically and internationally. Issues ranging across politics, bureaucracy, the environment and economics, as well as health, social and cultural issues. That's on Monday night, right here on your number one to watch, MTV. You're watching National MTV News. Moving to overseas news, an Australian couple in Bali could face up to 12 years behind bars after being arrested for running a business allegedly linked to prostitution.
50-year-old Michael Jerome Legrand and 44-year-old Lindley Legrand were arrested earlier this week along with 8 staff members at a spa that they own in the popular tourist hotspot Kuta. That spa, the Pink Palace, was raided by police who say it was being used for illegal commercial prostitution. On Friday in Bali, the couple, along with the other detained staff members, were paraded for the media. Police also displayed what they say is seized evidence, including lingerie, condoms and massage oil. Prostitution is illegal in Indonesia and police say they are investigating the couple under the country's anti-pornography law, which carries jail sentences of anywhere between 6 months up to 12 years. But they also say one of the staff members at the Pink Palace allegedly was underage. She was 17. And for that reason, investigators are also looking at whether the couple are in breach of Indonesia's child protection laws. Now, Michael Legrand and Lindley Legrand are both long-term residents in Bali. They operate several businesses, including a sports bar and a popular cafe in Seminyak. In fact, Lindley Legrand is a survivor of the 2002 Bali bombings. And on the 20th anniversary a couple of years ago, she spoke to the ABC about how she had made Bali her home and how the couple are raising their children there. Now, those other businesses, the Goat Pub and the Corner Cafe, are operating as usual when the ABC rang, although staff who answered the phone said they are unaware of the cases. Police say from here on in they have about 15 days before a deadline where they're supposed to hand the case over to prosecutors, but if they haven't prepared enough, they are able to extend it. For now, the couple remain behind bars.
There's been widespread condemnation of Israeli forces in southern Lebanon after they fired at UN peacekeepers.
In Beirut today, smoke still rising from Israel's latest attack on the capital. A residential building flattened without warning. Officials say all the dead here were civilians. So far, the bodies of 4 children have been reclaimed from the rubble.
This is Romeo 60. Message over.
In the south, too, Israel is accused of hitting the wrong targets. Those sent to keep the peace now coming under Israeli fire. There's growing international condemnation, and even Israel's greatest ally is trying to call a halt.
Are you asking Israel to stop hitting UN peacekeepers?
Absolutely, positively. We filmed with Irish UN forces in July, when they could still risk going on patrol. They took us through Lebanese border villages, turned to abandoned ruins. Now UN blue helmets barely leave their bases. This week they've been hit by Israel several times, including at their headquarters.
The United Nations is urging its members to keep backing its plans to tackle gang violence in Haiti after a gang attack displaced thousands.
Fleeing on foot and on motorcycle from more gang violence in Haiti. The UN says more than 6,000 people were forced out of their homes after the Grand Gris gang came to Pont-Sondé.
They kill people, set houses, cars and the police station on fire.
They shot at us, and the gangs robbed the houses. They tried to murder everyone, and some people were shot in the head.
The gang's leader says the deadly violence was in retaliation for police killings of its militants. Rugby has claimed responsibility for killing at least 70 people, including infants.
I lost many, many relatives, nieces, cousins, aunts and uncles. They're all dead. They were buried without a funeral.
Many people who fled the violence came to the city of St. Mark, where those who were displaced were given food packages and the injured were treated in hospital.
I believe in God. I prayed as he tried to fire. It didn't work.
I'm making arrangements with the Minister for Health to ensure that St. Nicholas Hospital has all the resources it needs to care for the injured people.
Haiti's Prime Minister says police from the country's capital will act as reinforcements. Gary Conneal is also travelling to the United Arab Emirates and Kenya to ask for more help. Kenya has been sending police to Haiti under a peacekeeping plan backed by the United Nations.
Those efforts need to be supported.
The Dominican Republic cited the slow progress and limited results of that plan in its fresh push to send undocumented migrants back to Haiti. It announced it would deport up to 10,000 people a week shortly before the Grand Gris attack.
A protocol will be established for illegal immigrants and their assisted return, guaranteeing dignified conditions and in collaboration with the Haitian authorities.
Inside Haiti's borders, frustration is growing.
A Victorian police officer has been suspended following allegations she performed a Nazi salute in front of her colleagues.
I want to express just here at the outset my disappointment, my disgust, my anger at this appalling conduct. It's an abhorrent conduct, and it doesn't matter who commits it. We will investigate it, and we will investigate it thoroughly, as is occurring on this occasion. I want to acknowledge, though, the Academy staff and the recruits who came forward and reported this matter so that we knew it occurred. There's simply no place for this type of conduct in our society, let alone in this police force. For that reason, I want to profoundly apologise to the Jewish community, but also the community as a whole. They will undoubtedly be feeling let down that this conduct has occurred by a police officer.
And the Victoria Police Association have also responded with a statement saying these are serious allegations about which the member has not yet been interviewed. The Police Association has consistently condemned this offensive gesture and urged the government to toughen legislation and penalties against those who perform it. That stance applies to everyone in our community.
Now, there's been much discussion over the possible future impact of artificial intelligence on our lives. However, it is already part of many smart machines and advanced technology we use today.
This field will soon be sown with a crop. But first, herbicide needs to be applied to kill the weeds so they don't contaminate the grain. A boom spray made by Australian company Goldacres is a massive 36 metres wide and can run at 25 kilometres an hour. But it won't douse the field with a chemical spray, quite the opposite.
We can go in and selectively spray those weeds out, and we can save up to 80% of our chemical use.
So how is all this possible, I hear you ask? Well, this is a great example of artificial intelligence at work. And the key to it are these small cameras placed along the boom arm, because each of them has been programmed to deal with individual plants. The cameras convey instant and complex data, so only the weeds get a precise, effective dose of herbicide.
So it takes 8 images a second, and then it puts that into an algorithm, and then based on the algorithm that it has, it will say, yes, it's a weed that I want to spray, and spray it, and all that happens so quickly.
Whether we realise it or not, AI is all around us, from our smartphones to our GPS. Agriculture is one of the biggest adopters, and AI is already transforming the way we produce our food and fibre.
National MTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
The hunt is on with Gold Nuggets Gold Rush.
Open any Gold Nuggets flavor and look inside for a golden ticket. There is 100 kina, 200 kina, 500 kina, and 1,000 kina to be won instantly. And a total of 95,000 kina cash to be won nationwide. If you find a golden ticket, congratulations, you're a winner. Promotion ends on the 30th of November 2024. Contact Paradise Foods Limited on Facebook or call us on 732-11217.
Terms and conditions apply.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from Orange Brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Mipla Halivim Wari belong you.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Gardening Australia.
What a stunning time of year to be out and about.
Provides practical.
Step one is to block up the hole of one of the pots.
And credible gardening advice.
Make sure you water at root level, not over the foliage.
Inspiring and entertaining all gardeners around Australia. Gardening Australia, 9 p.m. Wednesday, right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
A living memory of a lost loved one. She said, makes life more challenging. You just have to trust me. Alex, the fire's heading straight for us. We've got to get out of here. With relationships on the line. McLeod's Daughters, 8:30 p.m. Tuesday, right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hi, I'm Jordan Dange. Join me weekly at 7 p.m. every Tuesday nights on House and Home as we talk about pet care, health and fitness, home improvement ideas, future stories, pick a book, how to mom, and everything to do with home and lifestyle. That's House and Home, 7 p.m. Tuesday nights on your number one to watch, MTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. PNG fullback Moria is set to take the field in the Prime Minister's 13th match tomorrow after recovering from an injury that kept him out for months.
Known for his explosive speed and sharp ball handling skills, Moria worked hard during his recovering process. Speaking to Trukai Sports, Moria said he is happy to be part of the team.
It's always exciting times at the end of the year. I didn't really expect to be back in the Commonwealth camp, but JD had a word with me and he believes in me. So, yeah, I'm really lucky that I got into camp. And it's really great this past week. The week's just been about learning, giving the passion into our structures and set plays. Concentrate too much on defense. Coach JD want him too much on defense. But yeah, I line big clouds until all international boys, especially NRL and Super League boys. Yeah, but it's been great.
He further elaborated and also encouraged upcoming talents.
And I guess just working hard, regardless if you're playing or not. Just keep doing what you do, keep doing the little things. Just come to training, turn up every day. You never know what happens next and what God has for you in the future. So. Yeah, and I haven't played a home game, to be honest, this year. I haven't played in front of the home crowd. And this will be the first time this year. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I've done it quite a few times last year, so should be okay. Looking forward to it. I guess I'll just play my best tomorrow. Just do what coach tells me to do, and yeah, just hopefully win the game tomorrow. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Ahead of the Prime Minister's 13th match tomorrow, the PNG women's team, the Orchids, are ready to take on Australia.
In an interview, PNG women's side coach Tani Norris gave insights of the preparation and is looking forward for the match.
We had a couple of really good training sessions, good runs together. Brought the Australian-based girls and PNG-based girls together and had some really good sessions. Really looking forward to Sunday. No, everyone's in good shape. Unfortunately, we lost a couple before. We had to finalise the team. A couple of Orchids that have been playing there for a couple of years, so it's unfortunate to lose those players, but this week we've been training really well. So it's a really good opportunity. There's been some girls playing in the Santos Cup that put their hand up for selections for the Orchids team.
PNG captain Elsie Albert also gave her remarks on the preparations.
I think it all comes down to how we actually want it. Just right now, just stay humble and the little things that we're going to do to get out there. And yeah, I think just be humble and do the right things that we have to do to get out there. So, yeah.
Australia's PM's 13th captain, Casey Apps, also shared same sentiments on his side.
I just think it's great what Elsie and obviously Tanya have done, and the growth in the rugby league over here it's so pleasing to hear that it is growing and there is more investment in it. So I'm really excited to take the field on Sunday and have a great game.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
The opening match of round 13 in the 2024 PNG Premier Soccer League saw Hekari United FC dominate Ley City Dwellers FC in a thrilling encounter at Sir Ignatius Kilage Stadium.
Ley City Dwellers stunned the crowd early when Moses Kamake scored the fastest goal of the season just 35 seconds into the match. However, Hekari United FC quickly responded with equalizing in the 19th minute through an indirect penalty that left the Dwellers goalkeeper wrong-footed. Despite both teams having multiple chances throughout the first half, the score remained 1-1 at the break. Hekari United displayed superior ball control but struggled to finish, while Ley City Dwellers also failed to capitalize on their opportunities. The second half saw Hekari United, whose strategic substitutions turned the tide, followed by Rex Naime in the 71st minute and Nathaniel Eddy sealed the win. Hekari United FC's 4-1 victory not only earned them 3 crucial points, but also solidifies their position as competition leaders. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Get ready for the biggest Gala League and Win promotion ever! Gala is sharing the love with even more prizes and more winners nationwide. All worth a whopping 300,000 kina! Prizes up for grabs include iPhone 15s, Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultras, electric scooters, DJI drone, and the list goes on! Buy your favorite Gala stick ice cream, check the stick for a winning prize, and if you're lucky, call 73211-217 to claim your prize. Promo ends Friday, 8 November 2024. Terms and conditions apply.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles.
Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom, more bundles. Top up now.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
For generations, our families have enjoyed the fresh taste of Besta from our very own waters. Healthy, tasty, and made by our people for our people. Besta continues to be the pride of PNG because we make sure that all the goodness from our oceans remains in our hands. Besta, PNG's premier household brand.
Hi, my name is Jiwaka, and welcome to this exciting journey into the world of cocoa farming. In this series of Skills TV, we're going to embark on an adventure exploring the world of cocoa production. Join us as we unlock the potential of cocoa farming for a more brighter and sustainable Papua New Guinea.
Coming soon, right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
A living memory of a lost loved one. She said, makes life more challenging. You just have to trust me. Hey, Alex, the fire's heading straight for us. We gotta get out of here. With relationships on the line. McLeod's Daughters. 8:30 p.m. Tuesday, right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. Moving to overseas sports, an interesting result in the Sheffield Shield, cricket with all draws in the men's cricket.
So we had Alex Carey, the wicket keeper, played a pivotal role for South Australia to hold a draw against New South Wales with the Blues, who looked on course for victory. He made a second innings century to go with the 90 in the first innings. Victoria and Tasmania also played out a draw, as did WA and Queensland. So all draws, which is pretty remarkable. Yeah.
Australia is progressing to the semi-finals of the Women's Cricket T20 World Cup after crushing Pakistan by 9 wickets in the United Arab Emirates.
Really has marred what was such a convincing win by Australia against Pakistan. 9 wickets. Australia, the defending champions, aiming for a 4th consecutive title and already 6-time winners. Such a convincing victory, but it did come at Costa. Fast bowler Taylor Vlaminec dislocated her shoulder, and skipper Elisa, there you can see it there, some really worrying scenes, and skipper Elisa Healy retired hurt. But for Vlaminec, it's really heartbreaking. She's had a history of injuries. She's missed a lot of cricket, especially the Home World Cup where they won at home in Melbourne. So it was really, we hope that she will be able to continue, but we'll have to see. As also for Elisa Healy, who it's her first World Cup as a skipper.
Essendon defeated the Western Bulldogs by 23 points to keep in touch with the AFLW's top 4.
The Bombers won 3 goals, 8-26 to 0-3-3 in the first ever contest between the two sides. Essendon midfielder Maddie Prespakis was influential with 27 disposals after speaking out on online bullying and body shaming during the week. It's a 4th straight win for the Bombers, who condemned the Dogs to their 6th loss of the season.
The top 10 shootout for the Bathurst 1000 will take place early this evening, featuring the fastest drivers from Friday's qualifying session.
Matt Payne claimed provisional pole position after a thrilling and chaotic qualifying session that was one of the closest in Bathurst 1000 history. 2 top 10 contenders, David Reynolds and Will Davison, had serious crashes at Mount Panorama, with both cars undergoing big rebuilds overnight. Payne will lead the charge after topping qualifying just 6 thousandths of a second ahead of Cam Waters and Brock Feeney. Championship leader Will Brown was 5th.
That ends True Kai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
True Kai Sports. True Kai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Kai. True Kai, true inspiration through generations.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
From grassroots to the world stage.
You know that you're representing something bigger than yourself. They are now leading the way for the next generation.
Whatever you're into.
Being the first weightlifter in the Solomon Islands and inspiring the next generation to join in.
There's only one place to get your sporting fix.
Yeah, how are you feeling so far? You've got a whole village or culture behind you. That's impressive.
That Pacific Sports Show.
7:30 p.m. Thursday, right here on the number one to watch, EMTV.
The question is, why haven't wages, why hasn't household income not risen in line with the cost of living?
We try to make sure that the prices that business houses charges are not over and above.
It's equipment, you can put it on a ship, on a building.
We all know that right across the country, there's extensive blackouts.
Drastic environmental damage that will start to occur even before the development commences.
Presenting in-depth commentaries, interviews and discussions of the major current affairs issues, both domestically and internationally. Issues ranging across politics, bureaucracy, the environment and economics, as well as health, social and cultural issues.
That's on Monday night, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we know. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. Plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, partly cloudy with chances of few showers. Daru, a shower or two, easing to partly cloudy. Karama, cloudy with periods of rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Alota, partly cloudy with some rain showers and drizzles. Popondetta, partly cloudy with some rain showers. To the Momasa region, Lake City, mostly fine to partly cloudy with few rain showers. Medang, mostly fine. Wewak and Vanimo, partly cloudy with periods of rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Moving to the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, few rain showers easing to partly cloudy in the night. Kavieng, mostly fine. Kokobon Rabaul, chances of few showers, drizzles and possible thunderstorms, easing to mostly fine in the night. Kimbe, rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Buka, some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, cloudy with periods of rain. Goroka, Banz in Kondiawa, mostly cloudy rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, mostly cloudy rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Looking at the small ships forecast, waters of southern PNG Indonesian border to Daru to Kiwai Islands, to Kerama to Yule Island to Hood Point to Samarai Islands, seas 1.5 to 2.5 meters. Waters of Samarai Island to Cape Vogel and all Millen Bay Islands, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to Hohen Gulf to Finchafen, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Finchafen through Vite Strait to Siasi Long Island, seas 1.5 to 2.5 meters. Waters of Medang to Wewak to Vanimo and northern PNG Indonesian border, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of New Ireland to East New Britain to Bougainville, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of West New Britain, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Looking at the ocean forecasts, coral seas, seas moderate to rough, east to southeast winds of 20 to 33 knots. Solomon seas, seas slight, northeast to southeast winds of 10 to 15 knots. Bismarck seas, seas slight, east to southeast winds of 10 to 15 knots. Pacific Ocean, seas slight, east to southeast winds of 10 to 15 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Saturday, the 12th of October, 2024. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits